Hi, it's Marima here. I'm going to explain you today what is tapping and how is it going to help you in your business and to make more money generally, and how it works physically. So what are the points? It's really very simple. But when we do our programs online, if you don't know where the points are, it's a little bit difficult to explain. So first of all, this tapping thing, also called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. The first time that I heard about tapping, I thought, please get me out of here. This is too fluffy. But then this thing came back in another program by Margaret Lynch, when I saw Margaret Lynch in person in San Diego in 2012. And they was tapping for increasing your wealth and removing your unconscious programming. And pretty much what I do is based on the program that I bought from Margaret Lynch, but adapted to my way and my business experience. And I find that is brilliant, perhaps because an engineer is the one that actually consolidated the message, and I am an engineer, so I have that kind of mentality, something that is simple and it works. And yes, it is interesting to know the mechanics, and it is interesting to know that it's actually acting on acupuncture points and is moving the energy of your system, and there is a whole theory behind it. But the most important part for me is that it's fast and it works. And it works in my business, it works in my daily life. When I get upset about something, when I get angry, it just works. And let me explain you the best way that I can. It's like a PC that has too many programs running in the background. Sooner or later it's going to crash, or as a minimum it's just going to slow down. So many of the emotions that we have over years have are acting like those programs are slowing down our response, and are slowing down when it comes to take action. And as we know in business, we had to take action. And there are things like this perfectionism that is running in the background. Sometimes we got criticized when we were little by our parents, and that memory is running in the background. And when you have to take an action, you have to step up. Something is stopping you, and you call it procrastination, you call it whatever you want, but at the end of the day, you're not taking action, you are not going to have a result. And as we know in business, that's very important, that you do the things that you know that you must do, or the things that you say you're going to do. So all these things have really helped me. Tapping has really helped me to calm down those emotions. We're not cleaning them all together for a while, although they come back, and I had to do more tapping. But it's so easy to do. It's so simple that it really works. And after a while, you are going to create your own script that customized for you. That's what I do. I can show you something in our online program, but eventually you're going to create your own. So how does this work physically? First of all, is this part, what is the fleshy part of the hand. The Chinese think that in this area, most of the organs of the body are represented by tiny points. So we do this with the other hand, doesn't matter which hand, and we just tap a little bit. And here is where we are going to establish what emotion is bothering us right now. Is it sadness? Is it anger? Is it despair? Is it hopelessness? Is it doubt, insecurity, uncertainty, lack of confidence? What's going on right now with you? How do you feel? So here, and then we make a very contradictory statement, kind of breaking the pattern, short-circuiting the brain, like, even when I am very angry right now, I totally love and accept myself. Even when I'm so angry that I don't know if I ever will forgive this person, I totally love and accept myself. Even when I'm so angry and just feeling furious, I totally love and accept myself. This is an example. Or it could be, I'm very uncertain. Even when I'm very uncertain that I'm never ever going to do this business, I totally love and accept myself. Even when I'm very uncertain that this is ever going to work, I totally love and accept myself. Even when I'm so uncertain that I really don't believe that this is going to work, I totally love and accept myself. This is how we get started. We call it the setup sentence. And then we go through 8 points. And first we go through the negative. What are those negative messages that are running in the background? By saying them, And tapping in these 8 acupuncture points, we are going to decrease the power that these messages have over us. It's strange. Who cares? I don't care. It works for me. If it can work for you, who cares? You do it in 5 minutes and you're ready to go. So the points are here in the eyebrow, in the end of the hair for the eyebrow. Then move across the arch of your eyebrow. You have a little bone here. This is second point. Then it's under the eye, under the nose, under the mouth, your collarbone, here few centimeters from your arm, and the top of the head. The top of the head, you have like a circle here that has 7 acupuncture points. So you go like in a circle, like that, and that's it. And you continue on the routine. So when we are in our online program, when I start talking, you talk after me, you repeat the same sentence, and you keep going. Boom, boom, boom. So under the eye, under the mouth, collarbone, under the arm, top of the head, eyebrow, side of the eye, under the eye. So you keep going, and you keep going all the time, right? Another thing that we do in tapping is that we measure the intensity of the emotion. For example, if you were uncertain, from 0 to 10, how uncertain are you that this is never going to happen? For example, the business that you have in mind, oh, this is never going to happen. All right, I'm on a 10. So I'm going to do a tapping round, and then after the tapping round, I go inside myself. It's like, okay, how do I feel now? Oh, only a 7. All right, let's do another tapping round. And then, oh, I only feel a 2. Wow, I don't feel uncertain anymore. Now I feel like confident. My uncertainty has lifted like a cloud that passed, pushed by the wind, and now there is beautiful blue sky, and my true nature of actually being certain, it has come back. So just to give you an example, let's say for example that you have this uncertainty, you start talking your monkey mind, like, oh, I feel so uncertain. This is never going to work. Impossible. Impossible. And I love this from Margaret Lynch. She says impossible with a voice like very intense. Like, impossible. 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 She has this Boston accent. So, with my Spanish accent is not the same. But impossible. Impossible. You can even sing. But you connect with the fact that right now your monkey mind is telling you that this is impossible. Impossible. I don't have the resources. I don't have the experience. You start feeling how ridiculous this is. Of course, you had the experience. I don't have the knowledge. I don't have the years of experience. I will never be able to finish my webpage. No clients will come. They will not believe me. They will not pay me. All the things, all these running things that we have in business. It will be a disaster. I will go bankrupt. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. So you go on and on and on. And when you finish, you just breathe. It's like, oh, how do I feel now? Oh, actually, I feel quite confident. Oh, let me do this again. Even when I still feel a little bit uncertain, I totally love and accept myself. Even when I feel a little bit uncertain still, I totally love and accept myself. Even when I still feel uncertain, I totally love and accept myself. I feel a little bit uncertain. What if the clients never understand me? Well, that could be a disaster. I think it will be a disaster. Because if they don't get it, they're never going to pay me. And they will not understand me. Blah, 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 blah. So, in my online programs, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you specific scripts that are going to be linked to what we call the 7 levels. So basically the type of issues that you have in business that are blocking you are divided in seven types of issues. So we are going to clean each issue with tapping. And the business is going to take off and you're going to feel more confident and you're going to have more joy. Your customers are going to connect better with you. That's the promise. It has happened to me. But I feel that I need to go to the next level in this thing because it's like fear. You push your comfort zone, and then there are other things that you fear. So you have to push your comfort zone a little bit wider. So in business, you step to a level, and then it's like, ooh, my view are higher. So I need to do some more tapping to, to expand, and step up and push the lever even higher. So if you want to do that with me, well, connect with me, connect with thebigcrewchange.com. We are going to have an online tapping course very soon, and we are going to be doing this tapping for the 7 levels. Take care. Bye bye.